Wait, so what did your parents do out in the idyllic Islip?
Islip. Well, by the way, Islip is also a larger town where there's an airport. So that's also like a sort of just like a bigger area, and we were like the baby hamlet. I was raised by my grandparents, which is a story.
Oh, wow.
Should I share it?
Please do.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Well, when I was 6 months old and my sister was 5, my father went into the Green Beret. My mother went back to Korea. And so my grandfather and step-grandmother, essentially just my grandparents, they raised me and my sister. So we were born in Texas. We flew to New York, and they became my mom and dad. So that's who I called my parents growing up. And they already had a daughter who was 10. So that's my sister Jane. She's really my aunt, but we were raised like sisters.
Okay, wait. Sorry.
Yeah,
was
I know.
was these your dad's parents or your mom's?
It's my dad's dad and stepmom.
Okay.
His mom had died when he was like 17.
Okay, and they were young. Were they pretty young if they had a 10-year, or were they?
Well, they were in their early 50s.
Okay.
And they were ready to kind of, I think, like settle back and start to like, chill. And then we arrived like a 5-year-old and a baby.
What's a Green Beret now?
He was in Special Forces. Yeah.
So he was just like, he would, like a Navy SEAL almost. He would go away and you wouldn't know where. And
exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. There was a bunch of, when I was like 8, there was one Thanksgiving where there were a bunch of troops trapped in a hotel in El Salvador. And we turned on the TV and he was there. But his face was covered with a handkerchief or like a bandana because he was fighting drug dealers, and so we couldn't like let them see his face. But
this was on like the news or something?
This was on the news. It's like when all of a sudden it's like special report and everything gets interrupted before CNN.
Wow.
And we were like, wait a minute, that's
holy cow.
So that was crazy. And then we finally heard from him, I think maybe a week later or something, that he was okay.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah.
So your mom, you're a U.S. citizen obviously because you were born here. Yeah?
I was born here. Yeah, I was born in Texas.
So you're automatically a citizen, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm ignorant on this.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
You're spending a lot of time researching keywords. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, culture I know nothing, but tech.
Yeah.
Yay.
Citizenship and kumquats. That's
so
your assignment.
why? I gotta write that down. Kumquat.
Fake, right?
So wait, why did your mom go back to Korea?
Yeah, she wasn't happy in this country, so she was.
And
like,
she didn't want to take you guys with.
She was peace out. Yeah.
Wow.
So, but it all.
So are you still in contact with your biological parents?
Well, my biological father, yes. I would see him once a year when he was, in the service. He would come home when he was on leave for like Christmas or something. And we always, he was great about writing letters. He would send books and movies and music. And, now he's remarried. He lives in North Carolina. I have 2 stepbrothers and a great, stepmom. And he came to the wedding.
Great.
Through my mom, grandmother, and 90th birthday party last year. He came for that. I hadn't seen him in a while, but he came out and saw me when I was pregnant in LA.
Oh, wow.
And that was really nice.
So it wasn't really your dad's doing. Your dad just had a commitment to the services, and he was like, I can't get out of this.
What
I
can
have
do?
to. Okay.
Yeah. And it was, it's also a life he wanted. He enjoys that. I think he's a adrenaline junkie, probably loves jumping out of airplanes and doing Born Identity stuff. That's his thing.
That's crazy.
So, I look at it as a wonderful thing because my grandparents were really wonderful parents, and I'm happy it worked out that way.
So you don't talk to your mom at all?
My biological mother, no. I met her once when I was 6. She came to visit, and then in college, I got an email from her. She found me somehow. The subject was "Hello, daughter," which is like so Asian. It's like, hello, daughter. Asian? Well, I don't know. No one talks like that, right? Like, hello, daughter.
I don't know.
It just sounds like someone who doesn't understand English fully. And, she wanted to get in touch, and she had moved back to the U.S. and remarried. And I thought, great, this is my Joy Luck Club moment. Let's dig in. Let's get out the video camera. And it just was a little more complicated than, me and my family could really take. It's just not everyone is meant to be a parent.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful to her for giving birth to me and all of that. I wish her well, but yeah, she's
tough.
I think my grandmother is my mom,
Yeah. No, I totally get that. How did your sister take that? Because you said you were...
I was 6 months old.
Yeah, so you didn't really probably process it as much as her.
Yeah, she was.
It had to be
5.
hard for her.
I think it was harder for her. You should have her on the show. She can talk about that transition.
Whenever we get into like people issues, I am not good at all. I'm so funny about other shit, but like, we're talking people. I'm like, oh, But I'm curious because like me and my brother, my parents got divorced. I was, oh man, I always mess this up. I was not very old when they got. I think I was 2 and my brother was 5.
Oh, okay.
And so I always looked at my dad as he owed me, like for the time missed. My brother on the opposite side was always like, no, I didn't need you, so I don't need you now. But it was just like that little age difference had that much of an effect. So when you're 5 and that happens, I imagine it's got you probably introspect on yourself, like it was my fault. I'm talking to your sister now. I don't mean to. That's why I asked. Is all I'm saying.
Right. Oh yeah, sure. No, I'm sure it was a much harder transition for her than it was for me. I mean, she's an amazing person. She lives in Santa Monica. She's married with a beautiful daughter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You guys both came out here.
Yeah.